Hello folks, I'm Fillerby and welcome back to Stellaris. This is the Recyclers Union playthrough, and we are at war with an awakened empire. This little empire here. It decided it was the empire that could, and we're showing it that it's the empire that can't. Our fleet is currently battling in the system here. With the help of our allies, the Union of Hershey and the Kupulichhive, as well as against the Penthulon enforcers. Now we'll have no problem beating up this fleet. We have overwhelming force here. We're currently bombarding this planet. Meanwhile, our army over here is going to go land on other planets and take them over, effectively eliminating the threat of this particular fallen empire. So let's unpause and see where that's going. Yeah, we've defeated that fleet again. They're totally destroyed now. This planet had about 500 on it, so it shouldn't be much of a threat. Then we'll head over to Mang, probably, and take on Mang. Oops. Which I don't think has anything on it. Oh, it also has 500. I don't know how they got 500 all of a sudden, but we'll take it back. No problem. We also have our science ships here, slurping up some of the knowledge and scrap that's around as per the name of our empire. Oh, what are these guys? They're just sitting around? No orders. Alright, we'll come over here. Ah, good. Our bulwark has leveled up a little. Sounds cool. What's this? Let's need them. That's not ours anyhow, so we don't have to worry about it. You're done. Head over here. Work on this one. Should be no problem. We'll just continue to bombard over here. Our Juggernaut. It's fine, that's the one that we just took over from the enemy. Juggernaut is still building away. It's got a long queue, but it'll get some other stuff going eventually. The Galactic Council is apparently up for vote. I don't know why I'm third. I mean, I'm particularly powerful. I have a lot of allies and stuff. It's unusual. The ships are prepared, which is excellent. And after the Mang system, we'll probably head over to a store here, which has got 1,500. That's much harder. And this one over here.
Another slice of prime real estate ready to exploit.
This one has no army, so we'll probably go and do this one next. Once they're off the planet. So just keep an eye out for that. It's a very beautiful system. Stellaris is a very beautiful game. I love the way these stars are modeled in the game. I believe that's a neutron star. I'm no astronomer, but it looks very cool. Even the planets look very cool. This barren world just sort of rotating here, and you can see the sort of dusty clouds, and ice cap and stuff like that. Very neat. Very neat. I put a lot of good work into this game. This will be the end of the Empire. They're down to 3 systems, soon to be 2. This should be a very quick takeover, because there's no army. Little bum this is all going to my allies, but you know, whatever. What can you do? Looks like this is all done here. Let's over here and scavenge. And you can scavenge as well.
Our forces have made planetfall.
Perfect. Now come over here and please do this one as well. The archives. I would have liked to take over this system, but what's she gonna do? We're gonna land on a story here. Oh, art installation maturity. The second stage of our mega art installation is complete, and the process of filling the vault has begun. A dedicated fleet of transport ships operates constantly to transport the treasure of our empire to its new home. Meanwhile, additional structures are being built to house a multitude of required staff and display a vast number of exhibits. Excellent. Let's take a look at that. We'll go down to the bottom here. Art installation. Next level, please. Let's check on this battle at the fort. Actually, I can just click here. It's easier, probably. Oh yeah, we're doing quite well. I mean, our warform's getting a little beat up here. I think it'll be okay. Looks like we had one zombie get lost. They just don't have the defense to take us on. Oh, I forgot to activate the edicts that give me bonuses. Oh well, maybe I'll do that to see if there's any for armies when we attack the last planet. I know we're capped out on stuff, but I have really nothing to spend it on, so I'm just going to let it accumulate. I could spend it on minerals, I suppose, but just a little lazy. Excuse me? Alien specimen procurement? The director of the Museum of Exobiology on Scrapyard has issued a request for the procurement of several live alien species. These creatures were spotted on Survey of Habitable Worlds, but they are difficult to capture and require the full resources of science ships for a lengthy period of time. This is a mission you're supposed to get right at the beginning of the game. This is hilarious. Of course! Let's do this! I'll take a look at it after this planet is done. That's hilarious. What do we get in our research here? Ooh, dark matter power. Very cool. Oh, one of our warforms retreated. That's okay. Lord knows we have more. Yeah, the planet's getting a little devastated now. Up to 100% actually.
An enemy planet has been secured.
Bye. Not my planet. It'll flip back to whoever it is. And then we'll head over here. I just want to head to the planet. Alright. Let's pause for a second here and let's check about our habitable survey. Species procurement. Let's track all of these on the map. Can I do that? Track all on map. Perfect. Where are they all? Looks like they're all in territory I can access. Perfect. Let's grab our science ships. And one here. This is, that's debris. Yeah, okay, you can grab this one. This giant ship on Yinin. Why don't you grab this one? And on CyberX. Actually, this one here, why don't you grab this? And well, so I have somebody going there. CyberX, can you grab the one over here, please? Because they have gateways, this makes it a lot easier. And there's one up here. Who's not moving? You're not. Let's research that one. And looks like there's one over there and maybe one over there. All my science ships are up to something? They are. Okay. It's okay, we lost the system. We were expecting that. Alright, let's check. Well, those are going off. We'll check our home system here. Hold on. Yeah, you're here, right? Yeah, you're doing debris. You're no problem. Let's check our edicts real quick. See if there's anything that gives us army damage and stuff like that. Influence? No. Capacity, enable ship upkeep? No. Minerals? Governing ethics attraction, megastructure, Stargrace upgrade, ship build speed, research speed, energy weapons, sensor range, armor, hit points, explosive weapons, kinetic weapons, clear blockers, shield hull, sublight speed, terraforming, pop consumer goods, leader experience, xenophobic attraction. What could possibly go wrong? Pop usage, resettlement cost, stability. No. Research, metallurgists, artisans, farmers, miners, technicians, encryption, and crime reduction. Envoys and code breaking. More envoys. This is on fleet speed. Pop growth. Pop growth. Nope. Nothing to invade planets. That's unfortunate. Damn the consequences. Maybe we'll consider doing this. We'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. How far is our bombing gone? Let's take a look. Another 2,700. Not too bad. Oh, more junk. What are we getting out of these junks, by the way? Ooh, that was a loud noise. Dark matter power, dark matter propulsion, physics research, energy research, alloys, and dark matter. Yeah, basically the same there. And basically the same there. Okay. Oof. Some loud noises here.
Construction completed. Hastily.
Huh. Let's pop out of here because it's too loud. And we'll just wait and see. We'll give that a little while. Everything ethic shift is fine. How are these guys feeling about us? That's these ones. Still hostile, but probably going to fall off in a minute. What's the next category? So it's 750. Yeah, they get close. I do have two people improving relations, right? Yes, I do. Okay, if I trade again, offer trade deal, and I give them, I don't know, volatile motes again. Is that going to be another 100 off?
Another slice of prime real estate, ready to exploit.
Not quite, but it did help. Ah, favorable trade deal, I see it there. So that got topped up to 100 again. Good. This empire's claims really reduces that number. Border friction, yeah. In breach of galactic law, yeah, well, whatever. I can change that if I need to. Close borders, minus 20. I can open my borders to you. There you go. Now you're just hostile.
Construction completed. Hastily. Research log.
Oh, we got the Gulantha herd. The Gulanthans are large, flat herbivores that have involved internal gas pockets, enabling them to hover a few centimeters above the ground. They move about in herds consisting of a few dozen animals, grazing on the moss and lichen that can be found on widespread plains of this particular planet. They are ruthlessly hunted by the planet's apex predators, and our biologists estimate that only a few hundred Gulantha herds remained. One of these, consisting of 9 animals, has been successfully collected and will be brought back to Scrapyard. Excellent. Let's move in where that was. That's here. Okay, let's grab you. And let's head to another one of them that needs to be done. This one. Head back to our friends here. Now, how close are you to being our...
Research log.
I'll check that one in a second. I can't ask them to be my vassal. Why?
Research log.
We must be at peace. Gotcha. Alright, we got 2 more. The Zulkar Swarm.
Research log.
3 more. Sorry, I forgot to pause. We'll do the Zulkar Swarm. Are swarming insect analogs, usually both for their large size and the fact that they are lithivores, feeding on rocks and minerals in the ground. One of the shuttles belonging to our science ship sustained serious damage when it inadvertently passed through a large swarm of several Zulkors began to feed on its hull. The construction of the apparent contamination facilities required to hold these creatures have already begun at the Museum of Exobiology on Scrapyard. The Tassargoid. The Tassargoid are an extremely lethal predator that stalks the dense jungles of Althior 4 at night, paralyzing its prey with electric shocks before sucking their brains out with a tube-like mouth. Unfortunately, 3 crew members from our science ship were lost to these creatures before the specimen could be secured. The Museum of Exobiology on Scrapyard will rename one of its wings after the brave officers in honor of their sacrifice. And the Orinthi, a small rodent-like creature known as the Orinthi, are native to the Hishma system. While their habitat extends across most of the moon's diverse climate regions, they breed at an extremely rapid rate, and they seem to have a particular fondness for chewing on electrical cables. Procuring the specimens was not a problem. In fact, after the initial creatures were collected, many of them made their way onto the science ship by hitching rides on the science ship's orbital shuttles. Exactly why the Museum of Exobiology requested Orinthi specimens remain a mystery. Cool. Have to be at peace, so we're working on that. I think I have a couple more to do. Is this the Orinthi here? You done? You're done. Okay, you head over here. And I think that's the last one. I have one over there. One person over there. Perfect.
Research complete.
What do we get now? Fleet management procedures and more naval capacity. Excellent. Yeah, you're researching this one. Here we go. The Udlorans. A crew of our science ship has managed to collect a small group of Udlorans from the icy surface of this planet. These white, furry omnivores wrap themselves into tight balls and roll across the planet's snowfields at astonishing speeds. One animal was clocked at over 80 kilometers an hour. This aided in their detection, since the passage of the rolling forms kick up huge plumes of swirling snow. Very cool. 2 more to do. Let's check on the planet here. How far are we to getting this done? 2,400. We're getting there. People here are extremely unhappy. We devastated any buildings yet? I don't see any. Population is quite huge. Oh, we gotta keep knocking these down. Our army is almost ready to go. Probably mostly repaired up. Let's send them down. Let's see how they do. Land the armies. You're level 4. Do I have a better general? No. That's fine. Just need the one. Gonna come out of this screen. What's this? Ah, Titan hull points. Excellent.
Our forces have made planetfall.
Gonna give me the... There he is. Let's watch this. Can I watch this from this screen? There we go. Ooh, they're doing a lot of damage to us. But we are hurting them. Not sure if we're going to win this one. Maybe. We definitely have the numbers advantage. It's 3,000 to 2,000. And we have the Warforms, which do just monstrous amounts of damage. Now this Warfort has already retreated, and this one will retreat or die very soon. Hopefully it doesn't die. It did die. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Those are expensive to replace. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4 more Warforges ready to go, as well as another Gene Warrior army, which is excellent, and a Xeno, whatever it is, army. This one here, Xenomorph army. Yeah, we're really knocking them down now. They got some robots here. Otherwise, they're just their armies. They are pretty strong. Yeah, 5.58 to 11.16 is really strong. You compare that to one of ours. These are only 2.77 to 5.5, and our even our Gene Warriors are 5. Oh, they're about the same, I should say. Cycling in, well, it looks like we're going to lose this one. Maybe. But I think so. Well, we do still have 2 Warforms back here. Good Gene Warrior army. It's not all cattle, or what we're going to call it. Good, they're down to no reinforcements, but we still have 3. We might win this. We'll see. Make a company, thank you very much. Capped it on my resources, but thank you. Oh, this is coming down to the wire. I think we got it, though. I think we got it. Yeah, down to 4. You see, we gain zombies as they die, which is amazing. The Tarback secured. After an intensive search, an extensive search even, on the seabed of this planet using a small fleet of mini-submarines, the crew of our science ship finally managed to corner the elusive target of their search, a live Tarback. The shimmering creature, which defends itself by emitting faint psionic signals that produce a sense of dread in almost all organics, was brought aboard the science ship in a special water tank, simulating its natural environment. The crew members of the spaceship that came in direct contact with the Tarback will require extensive therapy, but the mission has been a success. Very cool. We're just about to get to our last one. The Sneerin. Sneerins are large, burrowing creatures that live beneath the dunes of the vast equatorial deserts of this planet. While these predators sense movements in the sand above, they immediately raise dozens of small tail spikes from their backs in the hopes of impaling something edible. Finding a suitable specimen proved difficult at first, until hundreds of tracked remote-controlled drones were dispatched across the desert at random directions. This led to the discovery and procurement of an unusually large specimen that had grown more than 100 spikes on its back. And the specimens have been secured. All the specimens asked for by the Museum of Exobiology have been secured. The museum has grown to a massive facility where artificial gravity generators and atmospheric processors are used to simulate the environments of over a dozen worlds. Visitors are journeying from all across the Recyclers Union to see its wonders. So we get a whole bunch of society tech, we gain some money, which we don't need, we gain some influence, which is useful, and we gain a whole bunch of unity, which is also cool. Well, that was fun. Still surprised that showed up at the end. Oh, looks like our ally landed a bunch of troops too. A little late though. A little late to the party there, buddy. So we gain zombies as the enemies die. We just gained another one, which is excellent. And another one. Thank you very much. Yeah, we totally got this. These undead armies from the that one perk that background you can get is perfect. Here we go. Hold on. Pause, 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 pause. Close this window. The end of the Pantheon Enforcers. The ancient precursor state of the Pantheon Enforcers has met its final demise at the hands of its enemies. What the fall of this once great empire will mean for the galaxy's politics remains to be seen. An option available due to the recyclers being memorialized. They shall be remembered. Excellent. Well, let's send everybody home. Everybody's got a spot to go. No. Okay, well, I'm just going to send everybody to our capital. Let's come here. Grab another thing. Sure, stability +5 looks good. So that brings us to the end of the war, and I think that brings us to the end of this playthrough. I was going to poke these guys, but I think it's just going to be another long drawn-out war. If you'd like to see me take on this little thing over here, leave a comment, and maybe I will come back to it for one more final episode. So, if you enjoyed the series, please like, please subscribe, tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your neighbors. And I'll see you in the next series of Stellaris, one of my favorite games. Have a great day, and see you then.